I'm going to give a little demo of this Toppobrillo triple wave folder that I've just built. And I'll be posting a lot about this on my website. This is a module that was discontinued a while back and is now available to build if you want from SynthCube. It's a 2010 module, and it's the triple wave folder. So it has 3 wave folders that are cascaded one into the other, and that's its main feature because it does very interesting things when you start cascading the wave folders together. So I'm just going to start out here. You can see I'm looking at the output of wave folder 1, and I'm sending a sine wave into input 1. So we're just going to look at the 1 wave folder, and I'm going to turn up the sound here. So all I did was increase the offset for channel 1. I did it 2 ways. There's a control that affects all of them together, and there's a control for each one. And these are offsets. And you can CV the offsets. Now, the only attenuated CV input, actually there's 2. Well, there's one attenuated CV input, and that one's here. So if I bring up the volume, and I've got a little LFO going here, I'm going to put that it's doing is just it's adding to the offset. Now, the inputs, we have the ability to add a DC offset such like this. I showed there was I patched the LFO into this input, and that replaces the DC offset. And so basically you can CV the DC offset as well. Now I'm going to demonstrate we're going into input 1, but now we're going to come out of output 3. And what we're going to see is, first of all, I'm going to turn down the offsets. What we're going to see is we're going to get a different effect when we cascade them all. notice it's more dramatic when you cascade them. And what's interesting is that you can do something with this wave folder that you can't do with a lot of wave folders, and that's you can actually impact a square wave. Now I'll show you how that works. So I'm going to switch to the square wave here. But I'm going to first come out of output 1, so you see what normally happens with a square wave. It just usually affects the amplitude, and that's about it. I'm assuming that's because there's some phase difference between the 3 stages. So now we're going to listen to the 3rd stage let's listen to the triangle wave. I get a lot of different results by tweaking the difference between the offsets on the 3 stages. And finally, there's a pulse wave output. That's quite interesting. That's it. It's a basic wave folder. It has a number of very interesting features. You can build it yourself. In fact, you have to build it yourself. And I will be describing how you can build one. But I'm going to show you one more thing that's kind of interesting. Suppose we take output 3 and we listen to this. And I'm going to turn down these offsets. I have a little bit of CV going there. Now I'm going to take output 3 and patch it into the 3rd input. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to take and feed back from output 3 to go through the whole chain again. So that's it. It's a nice little wave folder.